Superintendent Chalmers. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. I was just about to sit down for lunch. Seymour, you're cooking.
I didn't know you had a knack for cooking.
It's absolutely divine.
Now that sounds exquisite, Skinner. Is there anything I can have to drink while I wait?
Of course. I just happen to have a bottle of shandy chilling. It's a perfect pairing for the arundo.
And you certainly do know your way around the kitchen. Yeah, do you learn to cook during your summer vacation?
Well, I did get a little adventurous with my free time.
Yes. I can't imagine what kind of mischief you could have gotten into, Skinner.
To know you. Well, I did ask Arctic to add a swimming pool to the house. For my Pete alligators.
What? You can't just start adding swimming pools to the school grounds?
Yeah, I mean, my house. I mean, my home. They needed a place to swim, you see.
Skinner, you're living in a school, not a zoo.
I suppose I should have thought about that.
I can't believe we're having this conversation. We've got to get a handle on this, Skinner. I've been hearing reports of a gusnado blowing through the hallways the past few days.
To gusnado. Oh my, I hadn't noticed.
Need I remind you, this is an educational institution, Skinner, not some carnival ride. I want answers, and I want them now.
I'll look into it, I promise. I'll get to the bottom of this gusnado situation.
I expect nothing less, Skinner. Let's sit down and have that lunch before it gets cold.
Oh, that damn arundo. I burnt it to a crisp. Vishnu. God of preservation and protection. What the hell am I gonna do now? I thought I had something special here. I can't serve this to Chalmers. Well, I could try making something else. Maybe I can grill a burnt arundo and pass it off as charred. Or I could invent a new dish. Crispy blackened arundo. Or I could just call the fire department and pretend there's an emergency. Damn it. What if I invite the entire school for a barbecue and pass off the burnt arundo as a new trend? Charcoal cuisine. Wait. I could always call Arctic and ask him to dig up a new arundo plant or perhaps order one online. This disaster could turn into an adventure. Oh, the heavens! My arundo, baked beyond recognition. What wretched fate has befallen my culinary masterpiece? Fie.
Curses upon thee, Vishnu. Thou hast forsaken me, God of preservation and protection. But alas, there lies a glimmer of hope through yonder window. A shop that sells cup here, a flower as vibrant as the sun itself. A worthy substitute for my burnt arundo, I must procure it at all costs. By Hercules, how shall I obtain this wondrous flower? Climbing out the window, I shall scale the outside and make my way to the shop, and with a cunning smile I shall be back in the kitchen, ready to create a new dish that shall astound Chalmers and save my dignity. Arctic, my faithful companion, I beseech thee to hasten the construction of a swimming pool for my alligators, lest they feel neglected in their new home. Yes, a swimming pool, their playground, their haven of respite. But oh, the curse of this cup here. What if it is not as delectable as the arundo? What if it wilts and wans within my hands, leaving me bereft of a saving grace? Nay, I shall not despair. I shall create a new dish, a testament to my cunning and culinary prowess. Behold, the birth of crispy blackened cupia. A dish that shall rise from the ashes of my burnt arundo, a phoenix among the embers of my culinary mishap. Skinner makes his escape out the window, leaving the stage in a flurry of curses and determination.
Skinner, what are you doing climbing on the windowsill?
Or should I say, what have you done?
Chalmers. I just needed to get some fresh air. And I was checking on the garden, you see.
Your garden?
No, Skinner, I've never seen you show the slightest interest in horticulture before.
See. Well, I did ask Arctic Tigger to add a swimming pool to the house, you see. It's for the alligators. They like to have a nice swim every now and then.
Skinner, you can't just start adding a swimming pool to the school grounds. What will the school board think?
I meant my house, not the school. But I thought they needed a place to swim, you see. Hey, it's crucial for their health.
Skinner, you're living in a school, not a zoo. You're making a complete mockery of our institution.
I have the best intentions, I assure you. I just want the alligators to be happy and healthy. And don't judge me too harshly. I've never had pets before.
This is unacceptable, Skinner. You need to get your act together and focus on running the school, not catering to your pet reptiles.
I understand, Chalmers. I'll make it right, I promise.
I expect nothing less, Skinner. Now, come on, let's get back to the office and put this foolishness behind us.
Oh.
Superintendent Chalmers.
Please take a seat and enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Ah, this isn't the arundo you were bragging about earlier.
Oh, yes, well, I had a bit of a mishap. But let me assure you, this is a delightful cupheya dish you're about to sample.
Cupheya, you say? I didn't even know you were growing that.
Well, Arctic Tigger was kind enough to add a small cupheya garden to my home, which I've been tending to lately. Now, may I present to you the crispy blackened cupheya?
It's interesting. I must say I quite enjoy cupheya. And, what's that smoke coming from the kitchen?
Listen, it's a bit of a mishap. It's just a derecho, I assure you.
It's a derecho? In the kitchen? How is that even possible?
Arctic Tigger added a new feature to my house, you see. I thought it would be great for the alligators to have a localized swimming pool right in the kitchen.
Swimming pool
In the kitchen? Are you trying to turn Springfield Elementary into a circus? I guess I didn't think it through. I'll have Arctic Tigger move it back outside, I promise.
You're lucky I don't have you suspended, Skinner. We can't be having these kinds of distractions at school. Well, Skinner, you really do know how to cook a mean arundo.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Chalmers. It means a lot coming from you.
Sensei, I couldn't help but notice the smoke coming from your house. Is everything all right?
Yo, that's just a derecho? You see, Arctic Tigger added a small swimming pool for my alligators, and it overheated.
You have alligators in your house?
Don't worry, they're well taken care of. I just want them to have a nice place to swim every now and then.
You're living in a school, Skinner, and now you have swimming pools in your house. This is getting out of hand.
I can promise you, the alligators are safe and happy. Let me show you my new project. The Gusnado, Buster. Ian Skinner gestures towards a large spinning apparatus outside his house.
Did you come up with that?
Arctic Tiger and I collaborated on it. It should prevent any more wind or weather incidents. Chalmers shakes his head and laughs. Well, Chalmers, I'll let you get going. Call me if there's anything you need.
All right, Skinner.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And keep an eye on that swimming pool situation.